Hello and welcome to PrimeCraft, guys. I hope you're alright. Yes. So yeah, today we are going to look at some things that I have been busy doing in the Christmas holidays. You know, I had a lot of time suddenly where I wasn't at work, where I couldn't really exactly record. Because I was spending time with the kids, but they were doing their thing, building Lego and such, and I was doing my thing, playing some PrimeCraft. So this is going to be sort of a show and tell episode, but I do have some interesting things to do towards the end as well. So we can start here, ready? I've added a field of wheat. I don't think it's quite big enough yet, but we're getting there. And I've added this cow farm. You've seen it before on Osiris, so I'm not going to go through exactly what's going on, but the entity cramming rule here on the server is set to 50 instead of 24, which is the default. So that's 50 in each of these, so that should provide me with a nice bit of steak here once it's up and running properly. For now I'm eating fish. So then I started planning out this this area as well. We're going to build some little things here later on, and some fences and stuff like that. I might complete the fences off camera actually. But going up here we have a new path as well, so we're going to look at that. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I think the yellow really stands out in the tiger, is it? Yeah, tiger. Forget where I am. It really stands out, but as soon as we get... so I don't really maybe care for this view. However, as soon as we get here, it's alright, because we have the fence in front. So your eyes rest on that, and then the yellow is in the background. So when we have the fence done here all the way, it'll be alright. So yeah, I've done a ton of pathing, right? This is a new road we have here. With some extra blocks here apparently. It forks here, but we're gonna continue on this way. And yeah, we got a thing here, which is gonna be a house in the end. It's gonna be a fairly tall house, in this sort of style of the first houses we built, maybe, rather than these sort of Iron Age Viking type houses. Its exact functions we're gonna return to, but this is the mushroom farm. I've clad it in a building. It looks really cool actually. It looks like one of those long houses really. And we have a path going all the way around, like this. It gets a bit, yeah. And then over there it's a new path. We're gonna do something over there in a later episode. But we can go in here, and here's the mushroom farm, just as we remember it. And speaking of the mushroom farm, oh, I put slabs here because sometimes the mushrooms would get stuck on the observers. We have a fair bit of mushrooms now, so it's looking alright. However, I might still build another layer below later on. So the path here, that continues underneath this building, which I think is a really cool touch. I've yet to take the little floating island down, but we will do it soon. This is not new, but we can look at the path. From here, I've sort of made it turn around here and go back to the temple. Yeah, this is going to be a big building. I just put a bit of the roof up just to see how tall it would be and stuff. And yeah, it's going to be fairly big, but if we go and look at it from our King's Hall, you see that it actually kind of fits in. Yeah, it adds a new layer to the town here. You could say. And yeah, you can see some hints there about what's going on. We're gonna come back to that in a later episode, actually. So have I done anything else around here? Yeah, I've done a bunch of just little tiny things that I can't even remember. But in here I've started to experiment with this. I'm not happy with it. It looks like a dining table. If anything, it needs to look like a feast hall or something like that. So we're going to take this down and actually do something else here as a little experiment, I think. So I'll take all this down actually. So what if we don't have... Oh, actually I might want those buttons as well. What if we don't have a feast hall here? What if we instead have... Oh, I need some slabs. Like a throne room type thing. Alright, so what if we make a throne here by the window? Which is still temporary really. We'll see what we do. What we end up doing with that. But yeah, we can make it out of this for now. So what if we do, let's see, oh okay. It's an uneven number here. Let's see, what can we do? That looks a bit cozy to sit on. I don't think I have any wool here. Well, I do have black wool we can put on top of it. That's alright then. So what if the throne is something like this, to begin with anyway. And do that. And then we need some more stairs, and they need to be of the dark oak variety for now anyway. We might change the materials up later on. And then we go, actually we should go probably like this, and then go like that, and then maybe even like that. Proper throne. And then I thought, because it looks a bit steep or high at the moment, do we have any oak around here? I have a total disarray here of things, by the way, so I do apologize. And I need to fix it. And actually, as a matter of fact, I have been starting to think a bit about storage in general and in this world as well. So what if we go like a platform here, maybe 5 by 5, like that. That could work, couldn't it? Well, I'm not sure about these now. Like that maybe, and then we come with a carpet here. It's a cushion, like that. And well, you know, we could do fences maybe. I'm sure I had some fences laying about, not those. Proper fences. There we go. Maybe like that. I don't know, something throny, maybe. Because what's good about the oak slabs is that they make the whole thing stand out quite nicely. And I think, in fact, whenever we need a highlight, we're going to use oak in here, oak planks. So these pillars are a highlight. That would be a highlight. And then maybe over here in these alcoves, where we're going to have storage, by the way. I've started even setting up some basic stuff there. Yeah, we can have some oak slabs instead of the spruce slabs. I've moved the map to in here, and I've updated it as well. So now you can see this is the road we initially traveled on, and this here is the wheat fields, and this is the new mushroom farm building, and then I wrapped it around like that. I filled in some of these things as well. I'm gonna have some sort of square over here, so that's why I haven't done that bit. Oh yeah, and then I've done this little thing as well. We're gonna go with that, and then you can see something here as well, which is where we're going now. First of all, so yeah, it's been a lot of road works basically. Now, a few episodes back I did a tunnel leading to Trend Space, and this is the road leading up to it. I really like this road because it's sunk into the ground one block, which just makes it really, you know, sit right with me. And so it leads all the way to over here, into the tunnel. And what I've done here is, where it's surrounded by stone, I've based it around gravel and then added some coarse dirt and regular dirt. And where it's based around grass, I've started with the coarse dirt and then added some gravel in. And we have some custom rocks and yeah, some things like that. I mean, I can add more to this area, and I probably will as we go along, but for now it's sort of a really good start. The last road is this here thing, leading through the woods, twisting and turning. And you have to imagine a bridge here. And we're gonna have some builds in the woods here, actually, but we'll get back to that later on. And it's sort of a shortcut to get to spawn. If you jump over this fallen log here, you are going to end up right by the entrance to our base. So that's that road. And yeah, now apart from that, I've done one other thing, which we're gonna have a look at now. It's basically a speed run of me taking over a guardian temple. So cue that. Yep, that's how you do it, guys. Now, I saw a video actually of another person doing just that sort of speedrun, and I thought it was a great idea. I've never really taken on a Guardian temple before. Well, I have, but it's been really hazardous. And so I thought I'd do that. I know Trend has set up a shop for these blocks, but you know, he is a bit steep, so I went ahead and got some myself. So here's the fruit of our labor, basically. And I have this little idea, right? I know these pillars look fairly good with the glowstone in them, but what would they look like with this Prismarine block in them instead? That's what I don't know. So yeah, I guess let's pillar up and try one out. And get all the way to the top, and then just go down through it, I suppose. Or we can break in here actually and do a little incision. Let's see. I need something with silk touch on it. Oh, I have my shovel. Let's go for that then. So just breaking these. Okay, yep. So yeah, I hope guys that you have had a nice end to the 2016, and that 2017 has begun in a suitable way for you. For me, so far I haven't been back to work, so that is always a plus. It's nice to have a couple of days off, but by the time you watch this I would have started just going back. And I mean, I'm looking forward to that as well. That is good. I like my work, and so it's all nice. Now let's see. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. Okay? Let me know. I have this other idea as well. These walls are a bit plain, maybe. Although you guys haven't really complained about it. So what if we put... No, that stands out too much. How about some dark Prismarine? Yeah, that could work. Mix that in somehow. Just, you know, something to focus on for your eyes. We could even do... Let's see, let me think here. We could do some sort of irregular pattern here even. Like that. Not regular, but not like the other patterns we got going here. So like that. And then we would come here with one, and that would go off, and then we would come maybe we would, let's see. What have I done? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we would have one here, and here. And finally, we would probably have something up here as well. Let's see. No, we wouldn't. No, that would be it. Yeah. So how's that? How's that? I'll leave it like that for now. Leave me a comment about what you think of it. I'm going to grab my oak logs though, because they're a pain to get. Yeah, so that's going to be it for today, guys. A little bit of a shorter episode maybe. I'm sorry for that, but I have put in many hours into doing this road work, and that's going to be a good, nice foundation for when we build the rest of our base here. And speaking of the base, we're going to pick up the speed at which we build things a little bit, I think, henceforth. And so I should be able to finish this base off, actually. Mainly, anyway. We can always return to it and add to it later, but get it to where I want it to be. In not too distant a future, and then we can get on with some other projects here on the server. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. And share the video. That helps me out a lot as well. And I will see you next time, guys. Bye bye.